Nothing quite like the taste of winning a game of football and shrink it down to the first 10 minutes. It didn't feel like we were. But as the game wore on, I think maybe we can say the penalty that maybe wasn't a penalty given against us is what kicked us into life. And that's when I think fortunes started to change. But Manchester United victors 4-1 on the night. Of course, Sociedad down to 10 men um, from 2-1. So obviously, once that happened, I think they pretty much sort of threw the towel in, didn't really give much else into the game. And I think we saw something that was not something that we usually see in the team. Just a little bit more of a cutting edge sort of discipline where it's like, now's your time to really put the issue to bed. And they did that. They put the issue to bed. They put the tie well out of Sociedad's reach and then just sort of thought, well, just chill out now. Should we just pack it in as though the final whistle went at 90 minutes? And Bruno, hat-trick hero, he had a relatively good performance tonight. And do you know what? Hoyland was all right. He was okay today. Xerxes had good link-up play today. Garnacho, little selfish, but on the whole, actually, on the balance of play, was again okay. Patrick Dorgu, a menace to Real Sociedad society, causing problems non-stop all game. And instead of him getting the red card, he ends up, I believe it's him that, pretty sure it's him that sort of, yeah, I think it was him that drew the red card onto Aramburu, who, by the way, wasn't on the pitch long enough to attain a match rating. You know, it's not quite Steven Gerrard-esque, but you sort of get that similar sort of feeling that it's like you really had to just keep your head. And I'll tell you what, Real Sociedad, they did not keep their heads this game. Jesus. There were 10 cards given in this match. 10. 10 cards, 3 penalties, and by the way, there could have ended up being a fourth if the referee was harsh on Sociedad. You could say he's probably quite harsh in any which way, because he what was it, 7 yellow cards? 7 yellow cards for Real Sociedad, 1 red card, and only the 2 cards for us in that game. So maybe you could say that Real Sociedad fans were going to probably feel like that was just really shit refereeing, to be honest, because they would have felt like they're just being kicked from pillar to post, not by Man United but by the referee. I mean, that's now they know how we felt in the game against Arsenal in the FA Cup. You know, when the referee's against you, he's against you. I don't know about exactly sort of that blatantly against the team, but Jesus, it was quite one-sided in the jury, the verdicts from the referee. Much happier to give a yellow card to them than he was to a Man United player when we committed the offences. So, but yeah, Bruno Fernandes hat-trick hero, and also Diogo Dalot getting on the score sheet. Garnacho got the assist on the Fernandes goal, as did Højlund for the Dalot goal. And I just think overall, I think 5-2 on aggregate, we limited Sociedad's goal threats through penalties. So we didn't actually concede any goals to them from open play whatsoever. So I suppose that's probably jurisdiction to say, well, at least we know the defence is relatively resolute. The midfield was a little bit uh, exposed at times, and I think some of the finishing was quite wasteful. Um, Even despite us scoring 4 tonight, it was wasteful in the first leg, and then it was quite wasteful here as well. But credit where credit is due. Of course, go down to 10 men, you're bound to sort of come on in leaps and bounds. And Man United did that. They had the advantage given to them on a silver plate, and it was all about just taking it and running with it. And 2 goals to follow after that red card. Started creating chances, and I think the first game we have scored 4 goals in since the Everton game at home, I think it is, way back in, was it? No. Was it November? Was it November? Is this the first game that we've actually scored 4 goals in one game? 4 or more goals in one game of football since the result against Everton. Yep, which was on the 1st of December 2024. It was last year, guys. It was last year since we last scored 4 goals. And we've played plenty of games since then. But in all fairness, that is if we want to say, and Leicester comes up next on the 16th, which is this weekend. Is that Saturday? No, it's a Sunday. It's on a Sunday. But that should do a fair bit of confidence for us with the next game in the Premier League. Hopefully we can sort of carry over some of that loosey-goosey sort of play style into the next game, and just exude some more confidence from the players and just get people on score sheets, because we've got 2 tough games, a tough away. Well, actually, we've got 4, maybe 5, like really difficult games. Forest away after Leicester, of course. Forest away, Man City at home. Then we go to Lyon away as the first leg, and then Newcastle away, followed up by Lyon at home. So quite a few difficult games in there. So if we wanna get results, now's the time to do it. Now is the time to do it. Get it in and carry over some confidence and go into some of these games. Go into some of these games fighting. I believe that Forest game is after the international break as well. So a little bit of a rest once we played Leicester. So let's finish this run of games with a bang. Let's do some damage to Leicester City ultimately before it's literally 2 whole weeks. 2 whole weeks before we then play again on the Tuesday. On the Tuesday, because the first weekend back from the international break is I think it's the FA Cup game. I think it is an FA Cup weekend. So Man United, of course, not in the FA Cup. We have that extra bit of time off. I think Forest actually are still in the FA Cup as well. So they will have that weekend to play. Well then. Well. But on the whole, good performance tonight. Fantastic result. It started off, especially the first 10 minutes, we looked at sixes and sevens, but of course, concede a penalty, go 1-0 down. I think they started doing the Poznan, celebrating in the away section, doing the Poznan, and now their team is out on its arse after conceding 4 goals after that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Of course, I went with a 2-1. Perhaps I didn't anticipate there being a red card given to them, and once that happened, I think all bets more or less were off at that point. So we'll take it, though. We'll take it, because we do get kicked all over the place, and have been kicked all over the place this season. So let's take these good moments of fortune and enjoy it. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to smash a like and subscribe, and we'll be back again. I'll probably go with tomorrow night with the preview for the Leicester game on this Sunday. So do be sure to check back in then, and depends on what time the game is on that Sunday. What time do we play? Let us see. It's a 7 o'clock kickoff on a Sunday. 7 o'clock kickoff. Are you sure about that? But anyways, 7 o'clock kickoff, Sunday night takeaway show will be active. I'll most likely be on there. And yeah, Man United will be in the midst of playing against Leicester. Anyways, take care, guys. I'll see you tomorrow night for some look aheads towards the Leicester game, and then international break, so we get to see some Tommy Tuchel England action. Until then, people, take care and enjoy the rest. If you do anything at 20 past 10 at night in local time, enjoy the rest of your Thursday nights. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Oh, Glazers out and Ineos.